Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to my morning talk, y'all. I got a lot of stuff to talk about. Y'all know I've been up early morning hours. I got so much to talk about, but I'm gonna try my best not to talk about it all in one video. I'm gonna break it down through the week, and touch on a few things that happened to me mentally through this weekend. Today is Sunday, right? And today is Sunday, and this weekend I got a room 45 minutes away from my house, and I did what's called, I made this up. This is not something that I usually do, but I made it up. It was called the Regroup, Refocus, and Recharge weekend for me. I did what wasn't really on my phone much. I got to the room and I ordered food. I had my bubble bath. I had bubble bath. I took a bubble bath. I'm all over the place. There's so much on my mind. I took a bubble bath. I had candles. I had wine. I had candy. I had fruit. Listen, you would have thought that I was out of state or something, how I was up in here acting. Like I was motherfucking, did I just say motherfucking? Like I was out of the country or something. Like I was somewhere far. I actually, in my mind, I was not in Illinois. I was somewhere else. But I actually had a wonderful time. Friday night was cool. I ordered all the unhealthy food that I wanted. I kind of like brainstormed on a lot of things that I've been doing, a lot of mistakes I've been making in my business, a lot of mistakes I've been making with the access that people have to me, my job, with my kids, the process of my divorce. It's so many things that I experienced this weekend in silence, right? I was here alone, which I'm still here now. I was here alone, but I was able to learn so much about my healing process and everything that I'm experiencing in my life right now. And I really honestly believe that I should do this at least once a month or every other month, just to recharge and take a look at my life and everything that I'm doing, because I learned so much. The first thing I want to tell y'all about before I tell y'all what happened through the weekend is I learned that, what did I learn? It has everything to do with my healing, right? So how can I put this in its proper perspective so that y'all can understand what I'm saying? I learned that I'm headed in the right direction to become whole. I did learn that. But I am still not 100% okay with a lot of things. And it's causing me to be unsure of my decisions because I'm not fully healed. And when you're not fully healed, sometimes you look back, sometimes you go against your new beliefs because you're so used to your old beliefs, right? So I had to learn that yesterday, that my old beliefs don't add up to who I am becoming. And it hurt me because that means that I have to stand on what I believe right now. And that's a part of my healing. That's a part of the elevation, the mental elevation in my mind and in my heart. I have to stand on what I believe now. What I believed years ago does not matter anymore. So that's what I learned. And that's really, really, really important for me, right? So yesterday I got up. I did a lot of self-development. This weekend has been full of self-development on every area that you can probably think that I have talked about, right? I did a lot of self-development, lots of it. I never turned the TV on. TV has not been on at all. I haven't even watched TV at all. So I got up, did self-development, and I went and had breakfast by myself. Listen, when I went to have breakfast by myself, I can't even remember ever having breakfast by myself, ever in my entire life. I am 39 years old, never sitting down and having breakfast. I ordered pancakes, turkey sausage, hash browns, toast, orange juice and coffee. Yeah, orange juice and coffee. Don't match, but okay. So as I was sitting there playing on my phone, surfing, playing around, looking at stuff, and I realized as I was sitting there, why am I on my phone? I'm supposed to be enjoying myself, right? A part of getting to know yourself, a part of your healing is getting to know yourself, when no one is with you, right? So you have to do things by yourself that you never did before. So I sat there and I flipped my phone. I turned it upside down, right? And I just sat there and enjoyed the moment of nothing. No thoughts, no overthinking, because I do it a lot. None of that. I just sat there and thought about nothing. And when my food came, I just enjoyed my food. And I had time to myself to think about nothing. And it felt so refreshing to think of nothing and be alone. I enjoyed my own company. I've never done that before. I can't remember it, but moving forward, this is something that I would do. I'm going to just take myself to breakfast. This is something that I'm going to do. And I really like breakfast. I love pancakes. Like, this is my favorite. So this is new. See, when you start healing, you start learning new things about yourself and you start to become a whole different person. That's why I told people, as long as you're in the land of the living, you're going to be continually changing. I changed my life yesterday. My life changed yesterday. I'll never be the same because of the things that I done. Okay, so after breakfast, I came back to the room. I did 2 Zooms because y'all know I'm doing a CNA collab book. If anybody interested, inbox me, message me, email me. So I came back, did a couple of Zooms, talked to a few people on the phone. You know, I still, one thing I did do, I still made money while I was here. I still did my mentor sessions and HIV 101. So once I was done with that, I drove 30 minutes away and went to a park. The park was absolutely beautiful. It was flowers everywhere, colorful flowers and everything. And it was a small pond. And I took a walk by myself, alone. I played on my phone, I ain't gonna lie. I played on my phone a little bit. And I just enjoyed nature. And I just enjoyed the smell of the air. The atmosphere was so calm. It was so smoothing, but y'all know what I'm talking about. So I really, really enjoyed walking in the park. It was people there, but I couldn't even see them. Just like when I was at breakfast, I couldn't see anybody there. I was just there alone in my head. I was alone. That's how I was at the park. I was by myself. And I was thinking about life, thinking about myself. Like, I'm so shy. I don't like to go places. I don't like to do things because I'm really naturally shy. Y'all would not believe how shy I am. I be nervous when I'm doing something I never done before. It makes me nervous. I'm shy because I never done it. I don't want to talk, and it's just weird, right? But yesterday, I'm going to say yesterday, I conquered the fear for me. I could have been went to lunch or to breakfast by myself. But it's a fear of doing something that I never done before. And I done it. I've never got a hotel room. Okay, I'm not going to lie about the hotel room. The times when I went out of town by myself, I did. I did do it. But not in my own state. Put it like that. I've never done it in my own state. Just get a hotel room and do a lock-in and brainstorm about my own self. Never. This was the first to me. Never went to breakfast. Never went to a park with a pond in it. Never, ever, never happened. I absolutely enjoyed myself. And when I came back, I listened to music and I wrote and I drank wine all night. I had a wonderful weekend. I know to a lot of y'all that may sound like it was boring and it was no fun in it, but I learned so much about myself this weekend, and I'm going to do this more. I'm going to step out on faith. I may even drive 2 hours away and get me a room and sightsee and do some stuff. But when financial stability happened for me, I know I'm going to travel and I'm going to see a lot of beautiful things, right? Take flights and go to different states and all of that stuff, right? But for me right now, what's more important to me is to accept myself where I'm at and appreciate where I'm at right now. So right now I can't afford to do all that big stuff. But what I could do is give me a little room right where I'm at and find some things to do in the area that don't cost as much as it probably would cost for me going out of town. A lot of times people, we want to do all the stuff that we see other people doing, but some of the other people only doing it for show. They doing it to say they did it, or they doing it to showboat, like I'm out of town, I'm living it up. But for me, I want to do things that invoke thought. I want to do things that open my heart and open my soul. So this this weekend opened me up to a different part of my existence as a woman. So when I start to travel, I'm going to go to places and sightsee and see things that can help me elevate on another level. But that's just who I am. So what I'm saying is to say, if you that type of person that want to do things, but you can't do the things that you really would like to do, like travel and see big things and all that, you don't have to do that to be happy or to bring a sense of happiness to yourself or joy or fun. You can do it right in an area where you at. Literally, this room was only $76. And I had to get 2 nights. So what that was 150, 70, whatever, 160 something, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Food, I think I spent $300 this weekend, probably at the most, maybe not that much, but I think about it later. But it wasn't a lot, less than $500, of course. And which, if it was $300 that I spent, I'm sure I could have got me a flight and went somewhere. But that wasn't what I wanted. I wanted to do exactly what I did, and I had so much fun. So do not sell yourself short because you don't have the funds that you think you need to go and have your nice time. You can have you a nice time and you still can elevate. Because when I leave this room, baby, it's on and popping. Do you hear me? On and popping. I got 3 books I'm about to drop in the next 60 days, literally. I got a lot going on. I got a collab book I'm finna do. 2 collab books. I'm in somebody else's collab book and I'm doing my own. I have so many things that I'm doing right now. So many things. And I'm excited. I'm pumped. I'm recharged. I am on fire. For what? For me. It's about time that I do something for me that I like to do. I do everything for everybody else. But what I'm doing is for me. But it being for me is still for everybody else. That's why I love what I do. Because it's for me. But at the same time, I'm helping other people. And it's beautiful. Saying all of this to say, everybody need quiet time to themselves. We all do. And this quiet time that I had this weekend alone, I learned so much about the decisions that I make, my beliefs, my faith, everything. I learned a lot, and I drank a lot, and I ate a lot of unhealthy food. A lot of unhealthy food that probably wasn't good for me. But I enjoyed myself. And I am ready to take over the world in a sense. I am ready. So I just wanted to share this video with y'all to let y'all know what my weekend looked like. My weekend getaway was wonderful. It helped me. It helped me see. And guess what, y'all? I am so proud of myself. That's what I woke up this morning like. I'm so proud of me because years ago, I was not here. Last year, I was not here. Mentally, emotionally, spiritually, financially, everything. I was not who I am today. And I thank God for allowing me to keep my mind after walking through hell, y'all. I am so excited for my life. I am so excited. I'm so proud of myself. And I thank God for giving me the strength to be who I am. Because this is not really easy as I make it look, y'all. It's really not easy. But because of God, I have the strength and the faith to get up every day and keep pushing, y'all, regardless of what goes on in my life. I had so much fun, y'all. But listen, do not forget to love on yourself. I told y'all it's the most important thing you can do is love on yourself. It gets you closer to you. You, who are you when no one is with you? Loving on you gets you closer to that person. And that person gets you closer to your true self, your real self. And that person gets you closer to God and your purpose. And life will never be the same once you do that, y'all. Y'all enjoy y'all Sunday. And peace and sticky haggers.